What's going on, you guys? Steph, I'm back with another video, man. And I decided to make a video first before I hit the gym. And I'm very, very relaxed because of this new stuff right here. This stuff right here. Sleep Recharge Neuro, man. Shout out to them. I appreciate y'all for letting me test it, man. Let's get a sponsor. And I'm gonna say it like this: I only took one, and I had like the best sleep in a long time. Take it for 20 minutes. Take it before bedtime, 20 minutes. Definitely makes you feel relaxed. It's only been day one of it, and I feel so much good. But what I want to explain, man, is something interesting that happened over the weekend between two YouTubers. And I don't want to say no names because, one of them I don't rock with. The other man, he's a good man. He's a very good man. Shout out to Ty, man. Good guy. But when I seen that beef sparked and everything, it really had me going because I was saying to myself, man, I got to get to the bag because I don't ever want no man or no woman to ever speak bad about me. But I want to explain this, to a lot of you guys, man. As a man, bro, the problem why so many men are just not succeeding in life, staying average. Sorry if I'm turned away. The sun is beaming on me, bro. Holy crap. Yeah, it's just beaming on me. And it's just showing off my beautiful skin. The reason why so many men are not even loved and respected is it's just like, it comes down to this, bro. You haven't really achieved nothing, right? And a lot of guys hate that term because in life, I want to explain something to you guys, man. In life, as a man, no one cares about your struggles. No one cares about the pain that you go through. Nobody cares about how many punches you took and you kept going. As a guy, bro, and this is the harsh truth, and I'm going to include myself, right? When you haven't achieved nothing, you haven't earned any stripes in your life where you did something unique, and a lot of you guys are going to hate me for saying this, nobody cares about you. So when you go from zero to hero to zero, or when you do something good and it's no longer like, wow, he's respectable in the game, you start getting looked down on. You start getting disrespected by women and people who are doing better than you. That's why when people turn on you, it's because you haven't achieved another thing. You haven't achieved another thing. You didn't add on top of your success. That's why I always scream, man, when things are low, you keep going. Things are high, you keep going. You never want to be a guy who's excited because, for an example, man, you hit 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, but you haven't gained 1 million. You don't get no respect for that. And on top of that, too, your popularity drops down. Your views drop down. That's why when a lot of guys go through the spiritual journey, yeah, it's good for you, but, to the peers, to the world, nobody cares. Nobody cares about that. Only you should, but nobody really cares. That's why I say, when your friends turn on you and they doing better than you, you start getting slick shots. You start getting downplayed as a man. Which sucks. But that's just how people are. That's why I say, in a lot of my videos, and a lot of people had problems with me like 4 years ago saying this on YouTube, results only matter. That's it. Results only matter. That's why you always got to keep going. I know it's an issue because a lot of people are not destined to do that. But that's the only thing that's important as a man, right? It's just like in the music industry. You have one hit, you may have one good hit record. You may have one good album. But your popularity tanks, the sun isn't shining. The same people that, you rocked with when you had a hit song, they start disappearing on you. It all shows that people show you who they are when everything is not right. Everything is just not right, man. And as a guy, bro, you gotta take the emotions out and leave it. That's why when you see women, oh man, this is gonna be harsh for me to say. When women don't see you as a guy, when you first started off and she start to disappear, bro, that explains everything. Because you haven't constantly stepped it up. You haven't constantly stepped up. That's why when you hear a lot of women who get sick and tired of you because you haven't got your money back up, she basically put you on time clock. And that's how the world is. When you're not on time clock and you're not continuing to achieve more and more and more success, that's when people show you, man. And shout out to Joe Budden on that quote, man. People show you who they are when the sun isn't shining, man. Shout out to him. But that's just the God honest truth, right? When I seen those two YouTubers, man, I wanted to tell what's his name that, but I'm gonna keep that information to myself. But that's just the ultimate thing. When you're not the guy no more, when you're not Himothy, when you're not him, people start to downplay on your success. People will start to disrespect you. Nobody cares about what you did in the past. You're not glorified for that. Nobody cares. I tell you guys all the time, nobody cares about when things ain't working. Everybody loves it when you the one who's winning. But when you're not winning, you start to see who people really are. And that's just what it is. Right? It's like that everywhere. And I want men to really understand that. So it's like, put your feelings in your pocket, man. And understand that people will love you for 10 minutes, but people will stab you in the back for 10 seconds. Always get that, man. And always understand that you must keep going as a man. Don't sit there and say, oh man, I did everything, I'm good now. Nah, man, you always got to keep going until the day you're done for. So, I'm sorry that I had to say this, but that's just the harsh realities of life. That's why in modeling, bro, I don't celebrate how many covers I've been to. I don't celebrate how many runways or I don't sit back and talk about, man, how many times people love me. I just keep going, man. That's all I can do. And you gotta have revenge in your heart every time. Not to get back at somebody, but you gotta have revenge and always to keep going. That's all I gotta say, man. Shout out to y'all, man. We gonna keep on going. Bye-bye.